Three years ago, on a solo trip to Joshua Tree during one of the most tumultuous times of my life, stargazing on top of my car roof, I spoke to Brian and allowed myself to imagine a life if he were still here. But I also asked him to help me turn my life around. I asked him for peace, fulfillment, and a partner that is meant for me. I like to think that Brian had handpicked you for me because within 1 year I met you. And now I have everything I've ever wanted and more. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's looking down at us right now, grateful that it's you that's taking care of his big sister. I'll never forget the moment I realized I was in love with you. What I saw was our future, you as my light, my warmth, providing an overwhelming peace, safety, and security. I saw a dynamic, intentional, and self-actualizing life where I felt seen, heard, and understood. A life where we grew in tandem, but also individually whole, where my energy would be joyously dedicated to our life together, where my love was flowing abundantly for a man that I respected in every way. It wasn't just what I saw, but also what I felt. What I saw 2 years ago is exactly what our lives look like today. I vowed to continue scheduling workshops, planning sessions, personal admin sessions, so we can keep building the most beautiful life together. I vow to always sleep slightly frozen, so you can enjoy the fan blasting, 69 degrees AC, white noise machine, and cooking shows. I vow to make the appropriate amount of noise at home, but of course not too much noise. I vow to always take care of you, sometimes through nagging you for form and posture. I vow to be your present and calm, to remind you of how incredible you are in everything that you do, how much you are loved and respected by everyone you encounter. I vow to always support you in your goals, to be your rock, both at home and in life. I vow to always do the inner work and to communicate openly and honestly. I vow to try every day to make you feel as seen, understood, and loved as you make me feel. Jake, I take you as more than my husband. I take you for everything that you are because I love everything that you are. I love you, I like you, and I choose you every day for the rest of our lives.
Cindy, it's wild to think we're finally standing here. Even wilder to think we had no idea each other existed a few years ago. We found our way into each other's lives in a pretty unremarkable way. We came to each other more formed in our own self-identities than I expected to be with my life partner. And wow, was it a breath of fresh air. I remember thinking on our early dates, here sits this beautiful, intelligent, kind, and creative woman who has done the work. She knows herself. She knows what she wants, and she knows what she can offer to a partnership. We met faster than I had anticipated. I did everything I could to drag my feet. I think back to some of those interactions, and I can't help but feel embarrassed. Here was my perfect partner, sharing her soul and putting it all on the line for me. We felt so right, and I still forced myself to hit the brakes. Looking back, sometimes I think I may have been overly thoughtful, overly considerate, trying to preemptively protect your heart and mine before things could fall apart. I can trust you completely. Deep in my core, I know you walk the walk. You're a good person who would never sacrifice your values to do anything that would hurt me or jeopardize what we've built together. You're a giver. Your kindness and generosity flow naturally, not just to me, but to your family, your friends, and of course, Duke. I promise to take care of you and to help build our family. Whether it's during pregnancy or beyond, I'll be there for you every step of the way. Ready to listen and make sure you know you're valued and supported. I promise to make the most out of the one life we have together, to experience it fully with you, and to be your witness and partner in all the big and small moments. I promise to look for and embrace the joy in our lives and constantly remind myself how grateful I am for you and our love. And finally, I promise to be the kind of husband that young Cindy, your parents, and Brian would be proud you chose to build a life with. I promise to love you as long as I breathe.